Good morning, and welcome to Horizon News Network. I'm your host, and we begin tonight with urgent breaking developments from the Gulf region, where Kuwait has come under direct aerial threat amid the widening Middle East conflict. Kuwait's armed forces have confirmed that their air defense systems are actively responding to incoming missile and drone attacks. In an official statement released earlier today, the Kuwaiti army warned residents that any explosions heard across the country are likely the result of defensive interceptions targeting hostile aerial threats. The message, posted on social media, was both a reassurance and a stark indication of how close the conflict has now come to yet another Gulf nation. This marks a significant escalation. Until now, Kuwait had largely remained on the periphery of the conflict, but today's events signal a dangerous expansion of hostilities, bringing the realities of modern warfare directly into its airspace. According to early reports, one of the attacks involved a drone strike that hit a fuel storage tank at Kuwait International Airport. The impact triggered a fire, sending plumes of smoke into the sky and prompting immediate emergency response. Kuwait's Civil Aviation Authority confirmed that emergency procedures were activated within minutes. Firefighting teams were dispatched to the scene, working swiftly to contain the blaze and prevent further damage. Officials have stated that, based on initial assessments, the incident resulted in material damage only, with no confirmed casualties. However, the psychological impact of such an attack, targeting a critical piece of national infrastructure, cannot be understated. Airports are not just transportation hubs, they are symbols of connectivity, stability, and economic activity. An attack on such a facility sends a powerful message and raises serious concerns about security vulnerabilities in the region. As of now, authorities are continuing to investigate the origin of the drone and whether it was part of a coordinated strike involving multiple projectiles. Meanwhile, Kuwait's air defense systems remain on high alert. Military analysts suggest that the combination of missile and drone attacks points to a sophisticated strategy designed to overwhelm defensive capabilities. Drones, often smaller and harder to detect, can be deployed alongside missiles to create multiple points of pressure, forcing defense systems to respond rapidly and simultaneously. The fact that Kuwait's defenses were able to intercept incoming threats is being seen as a critical success, but experts warn that repeated attacks could strain even the most advanced systems. The broader context of this incident is deeply concerning. The Middle East is already experiencing one of its most volatile periods in recent history, with ongoing confrontations involving Iran, Israel, and multiple Gulf states. What we are now witnessing is the potential expansion of that conflict into additional territories, raising the risk of a full-scale regional war. Kuwait's geographic position makes it particularly sensitive. Located near key shipping routes and energy infrastructure, the country plays an important role in global oil markets. Any disruption to its operations, whether through direct attacks or heightened security measures, could have ripple effects far beyond its borders. Energy markets are already reacting to increased instability in the region, and incidents like today's attack are likely to add further volatility. At the same time, international observers are closely monitoring the situation. While no group has officially claimed responsibility for the attack, suspicion is likely to fall on actors involved in the broader regional conflict. The use of drones, in particular, has become a hallmark of modern asymmetric warfare, allowing attackers to strike targets with precision while maintaining a degree of deniability. This complicates both military responses and diplomatic efforts. Without clear attribution, countries may hesitate to retaliate directly, but the pressure to respond, both domestically and internationally, can quickly escalate tensions. For Kuwait, the immediate priority is clear: protect its citizens, secure its infrastructure, and maintain stability in the face of a rapidly evolving threat. Government officials are expected to review and potentially strengthen security measures at key sites, including airports, facilities, and military installations.
through
Increased surveillance,
intermediaries,
tighter
including
airspace
Pakistan,
controls,
as part
and
of an
enhanced
overall
coordination with
diplomatic
regional
effort aimed
allies
at
are
ending
all
the
likely to be
hostilities
part of the
between the
response.
US and Iran.
The international
While
community
the
is
New York
also
Times,
expected
which
to weigh
has
in.
reported this,
Incidents
has not
involving
been able to
civilian
obtain a copy
infrastructure,
of the plan.
particularly
Sources
airports,
close
are
to
taken
those who
seriously
have
under
reported on
international
this
law.
describe the
Calls
plan's
for restraint
components
and
as
de-escalation are
addressing the
likely to
fundamental
intensify
issues
as
in
leaders
the
seek to
conflict.
prevent
The
further spread
proposal
of the
is
conflict.
intended to provide the
However,
basis
as we have
for a
seen in recent days, the situation on the ground often moves faster than diplomatic efforts can keep up. For residents of Kuwait, today's events are a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of modern conflict. The sounds of explosions, once distant echoes from neighboring regions, are now being heard within their own borders, even if those sounds are the result of defensive actions. It is a moment that underscores the fragility of peace in a region where tensions can escalate rapidly and unexpectedly. As we continue to follow this story, several key questions remain. Who was behind the attack? Was it an isolated incident, or part of a broader coordinated campaign? And perhaps most importantly, what comes next? Will Kuwait be drawn further into the conflict, or can this escalation be contained? For now, authorities remain vigilant. Emergency services are on standby, and the nation watches closely as events unfold. Here at Horizon News Network, we are committed to bringing you verified, real-time updates as more information becomes available. This is a developing story, and we will continue to monitor every detail to keep you informed. I'm your host, and this has been Horizon News Network.